Parents, tired of your child's tantrums during reading? Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to give you top reasons for your child's poor reading and comprehension skills. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Alex Winovich. I'm your trusted neuro-based chiropractor, your local leader in brain development, and owner of Power Within Chiropractic. And we have helped over hundreds of families get their child's life back on track using our Brain Blossom program and specific brain-based strategies. In this video, I'm going to discuss the top reason for your child's poor reading and comprehension skills. Here's why reading can be so hard. If you're trying to teach your kid to read, or you're just trying to get the kid to read, and you're getting ton of pushback. Here's the thing. Reading is a very high demand skill that requires us to use our highest, most sophisticated tool of processing. As we grow, we acquire different tools and gain different processing tools. But the most sophisticated processing tool is our visual cognition. Visual cognition is very complex. It's the way we use our eyeballs to bring in info into the brain. It's the way the brain processes that information, creates imagery in our prefrontal cortex. Complex symbols, visual motor processing skills, and our brain processing this information to create picture. This is retention and reading. If you have a child who is struggling to learn to read or doesn't want to read, or you notice yourself that you're struggling to read, there may be a challenge that you need to uncover. One, there may be stress in autonomic nervous system that impacts the way the brain is receiving, processing, and sending out info. Simply put, it impacts the way the brain is able to function. Here's what we know about stress. It's not that I'm around stress. It's actual changes in the body and the brain, these neurometabolic and neurophysiological changes that are happening within the brain and the body that create change in the way the brain moves through development and is receiving information. Two very common adaptations or responses to stress are leaky gut and spinal stress called subluxation, or neurostructural shifting called disafferentation. It's like a fuse blowing. Too much stress is it's going to alter the way the brain is receiving information. These are result of stress manifesting in the body that change the way the brain is receiving, processing, sending out info, but it also changes the way we move through healthy development. We must clean this up if we want to see a healthy brain development and function. We must clean this up. These must be addressed. Let's make sure the brain is receiving proper, uninterrupted information and we're not shifted into fight or flight. What does altered movement and altered input do to a developing brain? It alters it. Parents, if everything I talked about in this video sounds like a situation you need help with, what if over the next several weeks you had your child's behavioral blueprint so that you can understand the root cause that is leading to your child's challenges and receive tools that will melt the behaviors away as we work on restoring input and improving your child's processing efficiency. Without having to start multiple therapies, without having to do summer schooling, without having to do countless hours of tutoring. Let's work on resetting neurological set point and let the clinical findings guide us on when and who is appropriate to add to the team. If you'd like to learn why chiropractic care is the foundational piece for my private clients whose kids are having challenges in the realm of learning, click on the link below, schedule a 15-minute call, and I will go over your child's behavioral blueprint with you so that you know if we're the right fit for you and the next best step for you and your family.